absolutely love Pubertina because she's such a cute character and she explains everything about, like, well, she doesn't really explain about puberty, she just shows you it instead of, like, telling you what it is. And I go through these same problems too. Like, for the 4th episode, like, about boy crazy, I have the same problem. There's this boy I like, and I kind of fell in love with him, but the guy didn't like me.
Where is this blood coming from? We'll kill anyone who touches you. I see us being together forever. I'll still be sleeping with you when I'm 25. 85. Just the two of us. Together forever.
Help! Gee, I won't let me go. You're a very strange little girl.
Can you sing the song too?
Yeah.
What's your process like when you make like an episode? Like, where do you get your ideas and reference from?
Okay, well, a lot of these things happen to me or in some way connected to my life. I feel like sometimes those make for the best stories because they come from a really emotional, deep place inside of you. So I draw on things that happened to me when I was going through puberty, or when I was growing up. I felt very torn about, like, leaving my stuffed animals off my bed. Like, I felt like maybe I was really hurting their feelings. Some of you guys are not there yet. So anyways, you're getting there.
Some of them have deep voices.
I take the script and I start storyboarding. Do you guys all know what that is? Yeah, I storyboard and then I time it into an animatic, which is like a movie of the storyboards. And then I have an animator who animates for me. So he goes by the animatic and animates the dialogue and the characters' movements and everything. And then we all work on cleaning it up. We do it in Flash. So we do the rough animation, and then we clean up, which means we add another layer and do an ink layer where we use black brush tool in Flash to ink it, and then it's really easy to color it. You can just use the paint bucket and color in the characters. I like the song. And like for one episode, my mom, who's really good with miniatures, built a little bit like stop motion sets, and there are a few stop motion clips in one episode. So yeah.
I saw the background was like crinkled pink paper.
Yeah.
Do you like draw the picture and then in the bottom of it, do you put the crinkled pink paper?
So I make the backgrounds in Photoshop. So like I'll either scan like crinkled paper in, or there's some websites. There's actually, if you're interested in stuff like that, there's a really good website called cgtextures.com, and you can download free textures. So you can look through and like they have wallpapers and all kinds of stuff. And so then take it in, and sometimes, I think in that case I tinted it pink. Like, do you know how to use Photoshop?
You've messed around with it, Kai.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's
so,
kind of like it's the layers. It's just like one piece of paper, another piece of paper.
yeah, so I create the background image, and then the Flash animation is a separate thing. So whatever's going on with the characters is its own layer. It's called a SWF file that you can export from Flash. And then in After Effects, I bring the two together, and I have the background layer at the bottom and the character layer on top. Yeah. I'm sure you'll get there soon.
What did you guys think of the music?
I liked it.
I like
Do you play guitar too?
I do, but I work with a composer because I can write songs, but and play a little, but I'm not great.
The melody and things.
Yeah, and so my composer makes my songs good. So, yeah. And his name's Paul Fraser. I just slammed with that because I was pronouncing his last name wrong. Got it right.
Like when the Pubertina, she said, "I'll sleep with you forever" to the little dog stuffed animal. She said like when I'm like 12 and then when I'm like 80, did you get random people to, like, for instance, the grandma, she was sleeping with the bear, or were those like people you work with?
They were people from my life. So when she says, I'll sleep with you when I'm 25, that was me. And then when she said 85, my grandma always wanted to be an actress. So any chance she gets now to be in any video, yeah, so she was happy to do it. She's actually 91, but she looks 85. Yeah.
The characters like that bear and that dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, the voiceovers, are they like friends of yours or like work co-workers?
So I did the bear and Pubertina, and then my friend, who just happens to be a good voice actor, did the dog. So I usually try to get people I know, because it's nice to work with your friends, because you can make each other laugh. Like, if you're trying to do a comedy, it's good to have funny people you know.
Can we hear your rough rough?
My rough rough?
Yeah. Wait, you did rough? No, you
No,
did
I did
the
bear.
bear.
Pubertina! It's rough.
I don't know. That sounds more like Pubertina. I get confused because I do Pubertina all the time. So everything sounds like it.
When did you begin to animate? Before Pubertina? When did you decide you're gonna be an animator?
Not till I was probably in college. So I went to Cal Arts for grad school. So second college. First, I went to UC Berkeley, and I didn't really realize I wanted to do animation until my last year there. So I was like 22, and then I started taking classes around LA, like what you guys are doing here, but for adults, like at community colleges, and just getting as much experience in character design and animation. And then I went to Cal Arts, and that's where I started making films. So, yeah.
Well, thanks Emily for sharing with us your awesomeness. And you can watch Pubertina with Wednesdays. What time? Or
yeah, on Wednesdays at noon it's uploaded, but there are already 4 other episodes online that you can see if you just search Pubertina, and it's a part of Smosh, Shut Up Cartoons channel on YouTube. So, and it airs every Wednesday, so you guys should watch it.
Ooh. How do you spell Smosh?
SMOSH.
and
What's your name? Jimmy?
My real name's Jimmy. You can call me Jimmy.
Okay. His real name's James, but he said I could call him Jimmy. So, and he loves Smosh. What's your favorite Smosh video?
I might take it.
I like the one when they feel if a video game feel real or if TV show feel real.
So you like that kind of stuff? Do you like the other cartoons? Zombies versus ninjas?
No, the other one was okay.
Alright, hold on, let me get my
Cool.